Hello, my name is Natalie Rosa, and here are my answers to how do you see it. The first question is define race for me in your ideology. The way that I define race is for things like skin color, eye color, hair texture, education, wealth. An example that I can give of race is my daughter. She's 17 now, but at the time she was 13. My mom and her had been in a car accident, and the people who hit my mom, the first thing they told my mom was asking if my daughter, who was 13 at the time, if she was an illegal alien and if should be here. Because my daughter is more of a darker skinned Mexican as opposed to me being lighter. I still don't get that. To define ethnicity, to me, in my ideologies of it are my Mexican American heritage. Both of them are really important to me. They both make me who I am. My mom's side of the family is probably like third generation, and my dad is second. So I'd be third generation from my dad's side, and my mom fourth. So to me, having my Mexican and American side, it's who I am. I can attribute my ethnicity of my olive tone skin. Even though I'm lighter, I have an olive tone, and when I get, a tan, I get a nice golden color. I have super duper straight hair. I can contribute that to the Native American genes that are in my Mexican American genes that I have. Question number 3. Define culture for me in your ideology. Culture ideologies for me as a Mexican American woman are things like I always have to have my house clean. I was always taught that a Mexican mom always has to have her house clean. You always have to cook. You always have to make sure your kids look clean and your husband looks clean, because the first person that looks bad is the wife, because their job is to take care of their family. Another thing is working. Always work, and you work hard, and you stay out of trouble, and you mind your own business, and you don't get into drama. You just keep focused and you work. That is a huge culture ideology for me. Being Catholic to me is a huge ideology of being a Mexican American. Having my relationship with the Lord, making all my sacraments, being baptized, my first communion, my getting married in the church. I'm having my last rites when I die. And having these things for my kids, having my kids go to catechism. Those are huge ideologies of the Mexican culture for me. Another thing is rice and beans. You eat it. I don't even realize we have it probably with every meal. A huge thing is tortillas. We eat tortillas with everything. But I am also Mexican American, so an example that I can give for having both of those is for some reason I eat a hot dog and a tortilla. I don't eat a hot dog bun, I eat a tortilla. These things define me. After sitting there and thinking about all these things, being a Mexican American woman, I go to work every day to help support my family. We go to church every Sunday. I have my kids go to catechism to make their sacraments. I've made my sacraments, and I will continue. I don't like drama, so I guess sometimes I can come off as being rude because I mind my own business so much that I don't say nothing. Maybe seems like I don't care, but it's not my business. I was taught to mind my own business and just go to work and do what I got to do. Take care of your family. Another thing is my lighter skin. I never realized, I guess, I guess I would be considered like a more privileged in the Hispanic community, because I mean, a lot of people don't even know that I am Mexican until I tell them. So I guess I am considered more of a privileged Mexican American. I guess I'm not put in situations where I'm asked if I'm an American citizen, like my daughter, who was just a passenger in the car with my mom. I've never even had that happen. So to hear that happen with my daughter, that was really hard for me to deal with. These things fit into my everyday life because I now see that I never really had to worry about being asked if I'm an American citizen. I've always been able to go to work, go to church, to do what I have to do, my everyday tasks of living my life. And I've never been asked, oh, are you an American? What are you doing here? Or why am I doing something that I shouldn't be doing? Or do I look suspect? I mean, I never really thought about any of that until after seeing all these videos and learning about all this. I never had to worry about any of that. I mean, the furthest thing that I've had happen to me was I've had where Mexicans get upset because I don't speak Spanish. I understand it. I even speak Spanglish, kind of, because that's the way I was taught. You say mijo, you say mija to your kids. You don't say enchiladas, you say enchiladas. I was raised that way. But after seeing this, I never realized that I was, I guess, considered more of a white privileged Mexican, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is a real eye-opener. Thank you.